Hello and welcome to highlights of the Classic Brugge-De Panne. 163.1 kilometers awaited the riders on round 8 of the Women's World Tour for 2023. Charlotte Kool of DSM, last year's winner Elisa Balsamo, and 2020 winner Lorena Wiebes, who's leading the World Tour overall. Very much favourites for the race today. They call Brugge-De Panne the World Championships of Sprinters. It is flat but a very windy race awaited them heading out of the market from Brugge, and they had 8.6 kilometers of neutral. First passage of the line coming with 95.9 kilometers to go. 2 laps of a 47.9 kilometer circuit with the famous De Muren section where the crosswinds were expected to blow the race apart. It was still a sizable group inside 75 kilometers to go, but there had been early crashes, and Agnieszka Skalniak-Soszka was one rider that went down, and Nina Atosalo shortly after. They were heading towards the Muren, so everyone was scrabbling around for positions. Megan Jastrab of the USA and Team DSM on the front with Amelie Deirdrichsen of Uno X and Pfeiffer Georgi, her British teammate. They started to split the group. Both Lorena Wiebes and Elisa Balsamo very vigilant, making it into the front split. And it would take 11 riders clear. The big question was it too far out for the sprinters? But across the Muren, they had splintered the peloton, and it really had fractured. Through the finish line, the chasing group, which was being led by the UAE ADQ team, was still holding them at 20 seconds with 1 lap to go. UAE sprinter Chiara Consoni decided to take matters into her own hand, going clear, but she didn't make it across to the leading group and was caught by the group containing her teammates. For the leading group, Pfeiffer Georgi and Megan Jastrab of DSM, who were deep in conversation. Christina Schweinberger and Julie De Wilde of the Phoenix de Koenig team. Alice Barnes of Human Powered Health. Amelie Deirdrichsen of Uno X. Elisa Balsamo of Trek Segafredo. Lorena Wiebes of SD Works. Shari Bossite and Micah van der Down of Canyon SRAM. Through De Muren for the final time, Jastrab put the hammer down, and unfortunately Alice Barnes went down heavy, the human-powered health rider, and behind her Julie De Wilde had nowhere to go. Christina Schweinberger and Micah van der Down unfortunately distanced from the leading group. Jastrab attacked. When she was swept up, though, it gave her British teammate Pfeiffer Georgi the opportunity to take an absolute flyer from the back of the group, and she did. There was a quick reaction from Balsamo, but with Wiebes on her wheel, she swung off and looked around. Pfeiffer Georgi, for so many years, the teammate and lead-out rider for Lorena Wiebes on the back of that group, now given her head and given her opportunity to go solo. British champion, she'd had 1 victory as a pro previously, and with Megan Jastrab controlling the group behind perfectly, it was her British teammate, the 22-year-old, who was heading towards her first World Tour victory. And you could say a career-affirming moment for Pfeiffer Georgi of Team DSM. Big moment for the British rider to take that victory. It was down to the sprint for second and third. Wiebes led out. Balsamo came over the top to snatch second, ahead of the World Tour leader. Celebrations all round. Another phenomenal Team DSM victory. Pfeiffer Georgi takes it, but great teamwork throughout the day for Team DSM. Confirmation of your top 10. Pfeiffer Georgi takes it from Elisa Balsamo and Lorena Wiebes. Jastrab, Bossite and Deirdrichsen from the breakaway. Van der Down outsprints Schweinberger, with Chiara Consoni leading in the peloton behind. Big moment for Pfeiffer Georgi, standing atop a World Tour podium for the first time, ahead of Lorena Wiebes and Elisa Balsamo. The World Tour now looks like this. Lorena Wiebes keeps her lead, with Elisa Balsamo now moving up to second, Amanda Spratt down to third. The World Tour peloton now heads to Gent-Wevelgem. The classic season very much on the go.